Greetings from NeuronThemes. Continuing the how-to series, this time we'll be showing you how to work the slides, how to customize and design them to create exuberant, sumptuous pages using slides. We will show you the real power behind this top-notch feature and how you can elevate the entire design of your website using the slides element. Let's get into it. We will start off on a blank page as per usual. Let's lay the foundation. Add a section. We will set the content width to full width, and the columns gap will be set to no gap. From the Style tab, we will choose the background to be classic and assign a color. Once finished with that, we will introduce the slides element onto the page. Let's search for the element and drag it onto the working sheet. From the left panel, we have all the settings to design and customize the slides. From the Content tab, you can add the slides as well as configure the main settings. Let us set the height first, which will be 100 viewport heights. The reason behind this is that we want full width slides, and this will give us better visuals as we're designing our slides. Much better. Now let's go ahead and add the slides. You can delete and duplicate the slides using these two settings here, as well as add the slides by clicking on this Add Item button here. Let's delete the other two slides for now. Click on the Slides tab to open its options. As you can see, you have got here three tabs, the Background, Content, and Style tab, each of which beholds powerful settings and configurations. From Background, you can set either a background color or a background image for the slides. For this video, we will utilize the background image. You can set the size of the image to either be cover, contain, or auto, depending on the image size as well as where you want to position it. Now, let's go to the Content tab of the slides. Here, you can set the title and the description of the slide. You can set a button text and link that button to a specific URL. And from the Style tab of the slide, you can add custom styling options like the position of the slides as well as alignment of the text, all of which can be configured properly from the Style tab of the element. We will get to that in a moment. Now we have created our first slide. To speed up the process, you can duplicate the first slide twice or as many slides as you wish to add. All there's left to do is change the content, as each slide will inherit the same style and configurations as the first one. As we're changing the content, we might speed up the video a little, because we're only changing the images and the content of each slide to make them distinct. We have set our slides, and we have also set the height for the slides in the very beginning. Now we have the slide settings. From here, you can set the navigation to either be dots, arrows, or a combination of both. You can choose to enable or disable the loop, meaning your slides will be transitioned infinitely. You can set to pause the slide on hover, switch the handle on for autoplay to have your slides be automatically displayed one by one. Select an animation for the slides, as well as configure the respective settings. Set a transition for the slides, either as slides or fade, and assign a transition speed. We've arrived to the Style tab. Set the content width. We will have it to be 1120 pixels. Set the padding around the text of the slides to position them properly. Select the horizontal and vertical positions. Also, align the text either left, center, or right. From the Content section, as per usual, you have the options to change the text color, configure the typography options, as well as set the spacing for the title, description, and the button. You can choose a border type for the button, set a color, border radius, also set the text color, background color, border color for both normal and hover states. Lastly, we have the navigation section, from where we can design the main components of the navigation. You can set an SVG icon for the arrows or choose one from the icon library. Set a color for the navigation. You can set the style for the navigation to either be bullets, numbers, fraction, scroll bar, or progress. Set the orientation for the navigation as well as choose a proper size for it. Set the space between the navigation. Also, set a position using advanced alignment. Let's style the navigation for the normal state. We will choose a background color as well as add a border. Set the width for the border. Also make sure the color is transparent. The border radius will be set to 0. To finish it up, let's also configure the hover state. Here, we will only set a background color, although you have bountiful options to design as per your desire. To add a layer of movement to our slides, we will choose to have the Ken Burns effect on. The Ken Burns effect is a cool type of panning and zoom in effect to create the illusion of movement. If you switch the effect on, you can set the direction of the Ken Burns effect. You can set a background overlay for better aesthetics. Publish your page and we're done. This is the final result and we're quite pleased with it. This robust element will have your website look exquisite as well as professional. This concludes our video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative tutorials like this one.